Alright. Hello and welcome back to JTH Reviews. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of this, I know. Ooh. Okay, those of you that are joining me for the first time, thank you for joining me. And, hopefully I can teach you something, or at least keep you entertained, you know, for something, Alright, so, today is a hack video on one of the reviews that I did I don't know, a couple months ago, something like that. We're gonna do this right here. Oh man, that one's faded, but I tell you what, this one is the one I got in the mail day one from the trial of the blue, the E6. Yeah, you can see it's the MyBlu pod, and look at there, we are empty. Oh no, what am I going to do? Am I going to go and pay $10-12 to go get some pods? Oh man, I think not. So what do? I think that's what I'm going to show you today, right now. The filming wise quality may not be the best in the world, but until I get my camera situated and get that figured out, truth be told, I do not have the manual for it, and I am having a bit of a time trying to get it to where I can hook it up and feed through my HD camera and everything be all super nice and clean and looking good, and that way people can complain about stuff in the close-ups, be like, oh, you didn't clip your fingernails, oh, you got dirty fingernails, oh, yeah, all that jazz. So let's get started. We're going to go ahead, and I would like to say at this point we can dive down and look at it, but no, unfortunately not. So what I will do is I'm going to do the best that I can to keep it up close. Yeah. Hey, maybe that'll be a thing. Yeah, no, probably not. I'm sure it has in the past. Okay, in case you couldn't tell, it is Friday. I'm glad that it's Friday, and it is a lovely day, and I want to get this done and a couple other things. I want to get outside. I got stuff to do, so maybe the next time that you see video, it won't be in this setup anymore. May have a green screen, may have all kinds of different things set up, but I'm going to change up the location to yeah. Alright, now, so what I will tell you on this, these are the three pods that ooh, wait, I'm missing another one. Oh well, this is the three pods that I got. Now I will tell you, out of the three, this MyBlu, it's been through the ringer. I mean, it truly has. The Rock by Boulder, this one, I love it. I mean, it's a great one. See there? Check that. It's and yeah, I'm not got my gloves on yet, but I'm getting ready to, because anytime you fool with stuff that may or may not have had any juice in it, and whether the old one had nicotine or whatever, that's just, it's a good idea. So this one got no problem. That's the zero nic. See how clean that is? The juice always comes out a lot cleaner, and that's something people that don't understand, if you do not DIY or not aware of that fact, 9 out of 10 times, if you have a 0 or a low milligram juice nic level, that is going to be a lot cleaner, as that is. You can see all the way through that. Not as dark as you would say this one is, somewhat darker. And of course, we have, last but not least, look at that. Look how dark that thing is. And no, that's the juice that was in it. So before I go to grab that in, we're going to take the pod out. I'm going to put my battery down, and I'm going to put these, I'm going to put them right there. Because you know what? I have a little toot while I do this. First things first, safety. So, you see, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And that's what I don't see there. That's one thing I don't like about it. It's very heavy. Although the magnets and the refill and everything's nice on this, I mean, it's like a daggone, I mean, it's got some heft to it, some weight. Not as light as others and so forth, but you know, really makes it kind of tough to do that. So before this gets going on too long, because I think I've used up about 5 minutes of your time, you know what, hey, I don't think you got nothing else better to do, otherwise you wouldn't be on YouTube. You wouldn't be watching videos for something to watch, right? Okay, I proved my point. So don't be, you know, rude, and just enjoy what I'm going to show you, what I'm going to teach you the best that I can. So, and if you'll notice, in all other videos, I usually got on my gloves. And that's just something that I do, and I'll continue to do. And I don't really care what anybody says. So either you can't stand it, or you can, or whatever. Hey, it's my video. I do what I want. Now, safety though. I am going to teach you safety. But most importantly, I'm going to teach you how to save lots and lots of money. And I'll even go a step further. And in this right here, I'm going to explain to you what you can do. I may, once I get this set up over here, I will do another one to show what I'm explaining, and that part will be the coil itself. Okay, so like the coil itself is what you can. This is a rebuildable. It is not sold as a rebuildable or a refillable, but guess what? You get that, you're gonna get some free refills, and I'm gonna show you how real quick. Just all you need is a couple of tools and you're set. You got to have some juice too, but you'll notice on your pod right there, focus on the pod, not me, right there, there is the, see those, see the slots there and there where you put it in. Okay, what you're going to do is, and this is the important thing, you need to find one that is appropriate size. You don't need one that's way oversized, because all you're going to do is you're going to damage this, and it's going to leak. You know, is this something that is for everybody? No, you know, it's not. But if you're like me and you just want to see if you can do it just for the sake of being able to do it, yeah, why not? I mean, that's you know, that's what this is all about. It's right here. So also, I'm going to point out another thing. Some of these I've noticed that they do not make a good solid contact. Like if you refill them once or twice or something, or you drop the pod or whatever, and it doesn't seat well in here, and you're having contact issues, get you a good small one right there. And what you're going to do is you're going to go in under right there, and you're going to just twist it a little bit, twist your screwdriver, and you're going to bend those up just slightly, ever so slightly. And I mean, just, you're talking centimeters or 1 millimeter or centimeters here, and you just take them and you just turn it, twist a little bit. That's it. I mean, that's all you're going to do, and that's going to force this to make better contact. You go too much, your pod's going to sit out too far and all that, and gently push it back down if it's too much. Do it to what's right. So now, what I can recommend is you get you one that's the right size, that fits right in to there. You see that? See how that one's just right? I mean, it was made for it. It was made for it. Now this one, however, is a no-no. You see there? See how big it is? It's almost as wide as the pod is. We will not be using this one. Toss that one away. And if you only have one, you can do this. The best way to do it though is two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this with one to show that anybody that has one, they can do the same thing. What you're going to do is you're going to get right on this, right there. You see that? See that part right there? Right there. Yes. And so we're going to put our screwdriver in there flat, and we're just going to give it just ever so slightly a little bit of pressure. Okay, so you know, if you're not careful when you go to do this, look at that. You see there? Ever so slightly. Just raise it up a little bit. Now we're going to go to the other side over here, and we're going to do the same thing. You can put it on a little bit of a angle. Take your screwdriver on that corner, the angle, take it, insert it as such on a slight angle, and then just raise it up a little bit. Now the trick to it is coming up. That's why I said I'll do it with one. That way, if you got two, it's a breeze. I mean, all you do is, if you have two, you put one on this side, you put one on this side, and you're basically going to take them, and you're just going to do a little pry up at the same time deal. You'll just boop, up, out, no problem. So now that we've got it, we're going to make sure that this comes up nice and even all the way around, and it's loose like so. We're going to take it, and we're going to lift it right up. See there? Now, as you'll notice right here, this is a little silicone like deal that hooks, to the chimney and stuff. That is what you got to be careful with. Now, right here, you're going to notice that you have the coil and your cotton. Yeah, as you can tell, that right there is Native Wicks Platinum Blend, and that is some of the best cotton to put in these that you can. I don't run any Muji or anything like that. If that's all you got, you can do it. But this right here is why I highly recommend the Native Wicks, is because of that. Solely for RTAs or DTAs, stuff like that, sub-ohm tanks, stuff that you don't really want to be, or you're not going to be wicking like ever so often, not every few days. Yeah, I mean, if you like it, use it. Not saying that, but what I'm saying is it Native Wicks Platinum Blend. Here, let me do this little number right here in case you didn't catch my other one. The Platinum Blend, got the bag, Native Wicks. That's terrible product placement, isn't it? Look at that. How bad is that? Now, Platinum Blend. That's it. Winner, chicken dinner. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take you're going to take whatever you want. If you use nicotine, then do it. I can't say that I condone the use of nicotine of any kind, so I will get my 0 milligram nicotine that I have in this bottle that actually came with the Boulder. Yeah, that's not Boulder juice. My papa used it all up. He gave me the bottle. I said, sweet, I'll use that. And see that right there? That little long cylindrical tip is great. So with my 0 milligram nicotine, I mean, you know what? It really shouldn't be 0 milligram nicotine. It should just be 0. And that's what I need to coin the term. I got that 0. Nicotine doesn't need to follow it if there's none in it, right? Okie dokie. Here we go. I'm going to hold it to the side of the wall. Now, I'll do the best I can without hitting the camera and stuff. Now, I always hold mine on an angle, and I do just like that. And what you want to do is you want to put it in, and you keep it tilted, then it doesn't collect and go down in your chimney. Alright? Now, however, that comes to another point that I would like to make. When you do fill up any of these pod devices, I highly recommend that you take a paper towel, put it over the end that you are taking a draw from, you know, the mouse and tip piece, mouthpiece, whatever, drip tip. So, and you put the paper towel up there and you take a few pulls. Now, I could go on and fill it up some more, and that, you know, that's alright. We'll just do that. And I'll show you exactly where you can go to and what's too much. So, I'm going to stop there. That is just even with the little bitty shoulders right there. You see that? Those little bitty shoulders? Yeah, those. So, now, what we're going to do is, we're going to look down in there, and we're going to make sure that in the process of removing our coil, we're going to make sure that this silicone piece that's right there, and no, I'm not going to touch it with my screwdriver because that's going to be ingested, so no. That piece right there, you need to straighten it back up if you have moved it or anything of any kind. And so I can already tell that we're good. So next we're going to get our end piece, and the goes on even. I can't help it. My fingers, well, I've got large, I'm just a big old boy because I'm 6'4", and I wear size 16 shoes. So my hands, naturally, from my grandfather, I've inherited that. So there, we've got it even, and all we're going to do is we're going to make sure it's dead level, and then we're going to just give it a little bit of little push, nothing major, not too much, and we're going to seal that. And you see the seal? Alright, there you are. Guess what? I just saved you $5, and you didn't even have to switch to Geico. So, oh yeah, over here, gotcha. Now it's basically ready to go. Now in the next video, I'll show you how to change your cotton, and if you want to change your coil, or if you even want to clean that coil off, just to, you know, just as it was brand new when you got it, I will do so. Now, I wanted this to be a short, quick little video. However, it's ran long. Am I going to edit it and cut stuff out? Probably not. You know, just probably not. Hey, skip forward if it's not to something of your liking until you get to the good stuff. It's just the way that it is. If you've watched this before, you know that sometimes I do ramble, rant, go on, and tangents and such. That's just me. You know, that's just me. So, alright, hey, this has been a long one in the making, I guess could say, because I wanted to do this, like, I don't know, 2 weeks after I dropped the other review video on it. So, let's check it out, you know. Yeah, see? Ta-da! And this is what I'm talking about. Put the paper towel over then. Give it a couple little pulls, quick little toots, nothing, then you're good. Now, if you do happen to get some juice, give it another little toot. Dry as a bell, as a whistle, whatever. Okay, alright, I'm going to wrap this up. Now let's take a proper toot and scoot. That's right. Yep, it's working just like that day I got it. So if you are new to the channel and I have showed you something, taught you something, piqued your interest, kept you entertained, you know, anything, hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. And if you want to, go ahead, hit the subscribe. And when you're doing that, hit the bell. Let you get notified when I go and do anything. You know, shenanigans, whatever. Doesn't matter. Live, another video, the following video to this, whatever. This way, that way. Subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe if you would. I would greatly appreciate it, because I sure do appreciate every one of my subscribers that I do have, and I appreciate it to any of the new ones that I may pick up due to this video or any other video in advance. I thank you, and I greatly appreciate it yet again. So, with that, let's have another little toot and scoot, shall we? Yeah, let's do that together. So, keep on vaping.